Street stocks. You've got your new street stock, and it's all under one thing here. So in order to paint, you need to go into one of these. Now the annoying thing is when you go to paint car with this new UI, it'll take you to that one. Cool. But if you go to the Eagle and hit paint car, it takes you back to the casino. So you have to come over here, and then you got to scroll down, and you got to find it on this list, and then you scroll through this list, and then you can pick out Eagle, and there you go. So just a little tip so that you don't end up with an all-white car. All right, before we get out and drive, let's take a close look at the car. As you can see, I found out that I can put the Ford logo as a sponsor here on the car. So we got a Ford Casino going on. But let's take a close look at this. You know, got some awkward panels back here over the trunk, which I like. It makes it look a lot more realistic. I realized what is missing from iRacing, that it needs to be the next step. So from this view, cool. All right, got the hood up here. There should be a little bit of shaking. Now we got some shaking on the window net, but they got to start getting some body panels to have a little bit of a shake, because I can guarantee you this hood is not just perfectly stable. And I think that little extra vibration in your view would really help give you that sense of speed. But yeah, just something I've noticed in the videos that, like, what is missing here? That is. All right, so looking at the car, it's a street stock. Once I can start painting it up, which will be after I get this video uploaded, I'll be able to make it look a little better. Looks like we got a little bit of a crease here on the back fender, which I like the extra little, you know, make it look like it's ran a race or two. But let's go inside the car a bit and see what we got. Static. So, a whole lot of space on the front end. Rear end, it looks like, yeah, leaf springs. But we were always going to get the same physics no matter what, so it doesn't really matter what's under the car. But, yeah, I mean, the car looks good. It's well done. It looks like a street stock. I like the cockpit. That torn out, you know, minimal look. For me, though, like, in order to see the gauge, I've got to get, like, down here. So that's, I'm already sitting way lower than I normally do. But let's go drive it. Still shifting issues, but didn't seem as bad. Really, it shouldn't drive any different than the other street stock. Didn't look to even see if I've got the setup in. It probably auto loads the setup for the new cars.
16.5.
This will be where we're going on Thursday for the league. But yeah, street stock, not a whole lot to it. Especially when it's all the same physics. I think it might even be the same sound. That went around really quickly. Ooh, that was a very awkward spin there at the end. See how it looks out on track. Now we just need to get this thing on dirt with some dirt tires that aren't oversized, like the current street stock. You turn this into a dirt car and make it its own class with IMCA or the UMP modified tires on it, it would be the most popular car on dirt. Just telling you that, iRacing. But let's go check out the other one. Alright, so the Eagle and the View, completely different than what we just had. Everything's up high enough that you can see. Got a dash on it. Obviously no hood shaking, and this one definitely should have a bit of hood shaking, I think. Especially with seeing how it's so high up in the air. But let's hop out and look at it. We painted it up nice and ugly here. Alright, so kind of a bubble body and a mash of different things. It kind of seems like the window is just huge. It just looks so awkward. But it's, you know, it's a street stock. They kind of come in whatever shapes and sizes, it seems like. Let's get in, take a look at what's under it. And for the front, I kind of think it's all about the same. Cockpit's obviously different. Looks like there's a bit of a Kevlar protection there. I don't know if that's what it is, but yeah. It's just street stock, just like the other one. Luckily, you get them both for the same purchase, so you don't have to buy two different ones, especially since it's same physics. I know that they have to do that with the Cup and Xfinity and Truck as well, but those they have to actually pay licensing on. These, I bet the guys were just happy to have them scanned, and it's no brand affiliated with it. So yeah, handling, all the same. I assume the setups are able to swap. There is some weird rotation out of the corner. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if the street stock went through any handling changes, but
16.535.
yeah, it's not much that you can say. I guess now we got to test out the damage model on them. Okay, apparently the strongest hood in the world. Does not look like the hood can be damaged. Front bumper falls off a lot, but I don't even know if the rest of the car is getting damaged. Maybe a little rear bumper there. Well, the engine blows very, very easy. I mean, I know I just ran into a wall at 40 mile an hour, so it should, but let's see if we can get the rear end damaged. Use this thing in a demo. Wow. I think the issue, just based off of my limited knowledge in how this damage model works, I think the issue is this whole side panel is one piece, and they're not breaking it off. But yeah, there's definitely a lack of damage model at the rear end. That's interesting. Front end, very sensitive. Only for the front bumper. Rear end, nothing really. Bump it, dent it a little bit. But, I mean, there shouldn't be any massive hits like that happening where you're just backing into something. But, was expecting a little more from the damage model. This is even worse off than the next gen. Alright, let's check out the casino damage model. Alright, let's take it through the same couple of hits.
You've got wheel damage.
It didn't flip over that wall as well. Let's do a front end hit. Hey, we got hood damage here. Maybe the other one's not working properly. And we got some hood shake. Just add that hood shake now to the car when it's not damaged.
Hold the reset button and we'll come and get you.
Minimal damage, but there's actually some deformation on the hood. Alright, let's roll it around backwards, see if it's got indestructible rear end.
We've got damage on the back end.
Yeah, but I bet not much. If you want to destroy a field, just back into everyone. I don't think it's done anything. There might be a little bit of handling issue. There we go. And we ripped the front off. So, yeah, same thing with this one. Yeah, a bit disappointed with the damage model on these. Hey, we got the trunk to pop up, though. Maybe once we get other cars involved, things will get a little better. Hey, we knocked the deck lid off. We also... Oh no, we sent it into the cockpit there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say that I'm happy with this damage model, but you know, it's not gonna matter. It should be racing at short tracks and not be getting a whole lot. But yeah, looking forward to it in the league, and hopefully it'll be really fun to race. And there won't be any issues with the noses at different contact points, but it's gonna be awesome to have street stocks that look different from each other. That's going to be huge, especially as unique as they all three look. So, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching.